Starting lineup for the Spurs: Bruce Bowen and Tim Duncan at forward. Rasho Nesterovic is the center, and Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker in the backcourt. John Salmons, Chris Webber. We talked about C-Webb up front. Samuel D'Alembert at center. Andre Iguodala and Allen Iverson. So Maurice Cheeks coming out with a zone against the San Antonio Spurs. Just the start of things here in Philadelphia. 76ers have won 15 and lost 11. A substitution coming in for the Spurs.
Good job, good vision by C-Webb here. AI Jr. You want to do, you want to try to make sure if you can't make him a driver, really contest those shots.
Here is Duncan working against Webber, and the hook shot goes. So he bounce pass off the back door. Iverson couldn't make it, and D'Alembert couldn't tip it in.
Both of those guys, Tim Duncan and Allen Iverson, very deserving of those All-Star rewards this weekend.
Duncan with the jumper, so Tim Duncan off to a big start.
And then coming up with the rebound.
Ali staying with Parker, and losing it is Nesterovic. Here's Iguodala back with Ali, but Iguodala takes it himself. So Iguodala off to a big start.
Here it is. Tony just trying to penetrate. Thought he had Rasho. Rasho didn't do a good enough job of blocking out. Now the 76ers are off into the fast break. Iguodala finishing at the basket. Spurs got
next to last in the NBA in free throw shooting. But in the win again,
have to start knocking down free throws, and so hopefully they can continue to build confidence from that. Great job of pushing the ball, attacking C-Webb, staying in the play, not giving up on the play, coming up with the loose ball.
Duncan hitting the jumper, so Tim Duncan giving the outside shot.
Bring the ball to the wide open perimeter guy on the floor, and he knocks it down.
Webber has it stripped away. See who got a hand in it. Here's Parker against Kevin Ollie. Parker going in, changing direction. The field goal.
The Spurs, here's a great example why the Spurs are just doing such a great job. Timmy does a great job of deflecting the ball away from C-Webb. Nick Van Exel gets the ball out to Tony. Tony does what he's been doing all year long. Aggressive, pushing the ball.
Game finds an open Parker. Webber the rebound. So Allen Iverson checking back in. The Spurs outscored the Sixers by 6 with Iverson out, and Chris Webber hitting a 3. So C-Webb with his first field goal of the game. Getting off the bench will be coming in. Webber going baseline against Duncan. Too far underneath, and Duncan got a piece of it. Webber at the scorers table came into the game with Parker and Finley. Bigger team in there for the Spurs. Duncan backs it in. Tim Duncan with 10 points on 39-32 Spurs lead.
Great job by Muhammad. What can you say about his effort on the boards tonight?
Iverson slices in for another lay-in. 14 for Iverson, who has taken Spurs winning by 9.
Those last 2 possessions that allowed him to get to the basket, there's no weak side help. No one's come across to try to contest the shot.
Under 2 minutes to go on the turnover, Iguodala. And here come the Sixers again, trailing by 3 points. They were down by as much as 11. Here is Chris Webber. Basket counts and a foul.
Here is, look at C-Webb just putting it on the floor. Nick trying to get a deflection or steal. Allowed the 76ers to get back in. And
that was a big problem against Cleveland when he had 18 turnovers. He is the point guard with Ginobili, Nazir Mohammed, Bowen. And another turnover, and Webber with the field goal. And the 76ers underway in the third quarter. Allen Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Duncan. Webber. Chris Webber starts off with his Ginobili driving underneath against the bigger people. Here's Nazir Mohammed. What a game for Nazir Mohammed, who has 10 points already. Duncan up and under against C-Webb, and Tim Duncan off to a big start. Handoff to Ginobili. Here's Nazir Mohammed, blocked that time by D'Alembert, blocked by Webber from behind, as the Sixers get a piece of 2 of Nazir Mohammed's attempts, and Iverson skates in for the shot. 20 points for Allen Iverson.
Here you can just see the great defensive effort by the Sixers here. Staying active, getting the first block, coming up with the second great effort. C-Webb from the back. AI gets it in open court and then just drives it to the basket, finishes with the layup.
We giveaway. 1 SBC Center, San Antonio, 78219. Chris Webber driving in for the shot with 12 points. Duncan has it knocked away and stolen by Iguodala. Games before the All-Star break, and then we'll spend time and hopefully see Webb. Duncan strong leaves it out to Parker, wide open. Tony Parker hitting the shot. 24 for Parker. Sixers coming back. It's Salmons again with the field goal. Finley with a three.
He gets the ball, so he's got to do a good job of doing what he's been doing. Drawing the defense, throwing it out to shooters, and let them make plays. Timmy just drawing the defense, throwing it out to Tony for a wide open jump shot.
Philadelphia with Salmons and Iverson.
You expect to have Iverson. Simon's kind of one guy you don't expect to do a lot of scoring.
Alley-oop from Iverson. And then 2 in the East and 2 in the Midwest before coming back east again. Here's Duncan with 8 on the shot clock. Duncan against Webber. Basket counts and the foul. Chance for the three-point play.
Great job by Timmy here, because this was a broken play. They was initially trying to get it to him in the post. He does a good job of getting in the perimeter, putting it on the floor, going past C. Webb, and drawing the foul on Dellenberry.
Rebound, double-double. Webber driving into the hoop. Blocked by Duncan.
Down the post, see if he can have an ISO against C. Webb.
Duncan has it knocked away.
Here it is. Timmy just tries to rip the ball through, and C. Webb does a good job of getting his hand on it. Calls it.
Here's Muhammad going to the basket. Stops Duncan in there. Slams it through.
Great job by Muhammad. He has been the man tonight. Great awareness. Here it is. Just driving it. Drawing 2 defenders. Dropping it off to Timmy there. Timmy, one-hand flush. Mobley there. Couldn't get it to Tony. Then he just said, okay, I got to do it myself. Puts it on the floor. Draw 2 defenders. Drops it off to Timmy for a great finish. Game, Dick, they just got to come down, run a good offensive set, and get a good opportunity.
Leading by to 18. Now forced to another session in the Rodeo Road Trip finale. Webber on the block, now taken down by Iguodala. Of that race would be the 4th seed and would be in the same bracket. So 19 points for Tim Duncan to go along with his 15 rebounds.
Webber's not a very good free throw shooter, percentage-wise. Draw it in to get a 2, maybe draw the defense, throw it out to a perimeter.
3-point game right now with 7 speed, the 3-point shot. Manu Ginobili behind the line, can't get it off. There's the shot, and the Sixers win it.